Hi Janice, so I am ready for your reading, and this is your Deep Connection Tarot reading, Soulmate. We're going to go ahead and begin. So it says here in this reading, it is going to be focusing on Brian. Let me see, I got your information here. So Brian, May 31st, so he is a Taurus? No, he's a Gemini. And so he's air, and you are February 11th, which you are Aquarius, so you are also air. And he wants to sort some things out. Okay, so we're going to see your connection with Brian. I know we did a reading recently on this. So let's go ahead, and I want to thank you for your patience with your order. I did have an accident, but I'm okay. Thank God I'm okay. Just some back pains and some probably muscle injury and stuff like that, but nothing that's serious, like a serious issue. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start. And so we have the reading is a deep connection. So I'm gonna start with this. I have my cards here. I'm gonna start with my oracle cards. See what messages we have. Praying to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, I pray to you for protection in the name of God and the angels, that I'm able to see clearly in this reading. For Brian and Janice. Okay, so let's start. First card we have is Pleasure. So this is a very good card in showing that things between you and him are opening up. You can see how she's kind of like opening up to something new. So there is a new start, new beginning here for you and for him. There's an opening of doors. We have Stepping Stones, the process of arrival, baby steps, progress, how to keep on going, step by step, way out. So you're getting to the destination of having, you know, having him where you want to be, like going in the direction that you want to be in. Is the message that I'm getting. Okay. Then the second card is Owl. See through the facade. Secret is lifted. Insights, wise, aware, observant, explore the unknown. So this is about being able to see through something, and you're going to get a lot of wisdom here with this soon. There is a lot of guidance and clarity. And then I have Fireworks. Passion, chemistry, lust, kissing, acceleration, holidays, celebration, explosive, and hot sex. There is a lot of connection. There's a lot of fire here. There's a connection that's very deep here between you both. All right. We have Simplicity, so things are going to become very simple. And we have the Stimulate card. Let me read this one really quick for you. And this is number 36 in the herbs. And it says, an opportunity is presenting itself to you. So understand that you have what you need to take full advantage of it. Ideas and ways to effect a change should be also come to the surface. The time has come beyond dreaming or planning and moved into a period for the first action to make it all happen. Although you will find you are the focal point of a lot going on at the moment, perhaps even taking a leadership role, be mindful not to get too carried away with things or to become arrogant. A new adventure is close at hand. So there is something new on the way. There is something new that is on the way that is coming for you and him. So, you know, things are going to simplify. Things are going to come through. I feel there is going to be some positive energy. So let's take a look and see what else we've got. Okay, so let's look at your reading. Overall energy looks amazing, looks good. So let's start with the first card, and it represents you. So we have the Devil. So there's a lot of fear right now around you, and you may feel a little stuck with the situation. You're feeling like things aren't going as you would like, in a sense. Maybe you feel like you want things to move very quickly, and they're taking a long time. So that's what we're getting with this here. Okay. Second card is the Partner, and we have 4 of Wands. So partner energy here is looking good. He looks good. He looks like he's just trying to finalize something. You're on a more of a fearful mindset, but he's trying to finish something, is what I'm getting. Okay, the next card I have is your views, and I got Strength, and you have a strong feeling, even though you're fearful, that this is going to move forward, that this is going to work out, is the message that I'm getting. So it looks very positive. It looks very positive here. Okay. Okay, and then it says number 4, Partner's View, and I have King of Swords. So he's thinking more logistically, more carefully, being very careful, very guarded, and a very, you know, very careful here is what I'm getting with this card. So yeah, his view is he's wanting it, the relationship, but he wants to take it one step at a time. The physical connection I have is King of Cups. So it is showing that the physical connection here is emotionally, there's a big connection. King of Cups is a very emotional card. So it is showing the energy of emotion, an emotional connection between you both. Okay? Emotional, we have the Seven of Swords. Now, here is a card that talks a little bit about being taken advantage of, or a little bit of unfairness in the emotional. Maybe he doesn't want to get involved, you know, as of yet, until he resolves whatever is pending for him. So this is showing that there is some sort of concern here with this. Let me see what that is. And it says here that he likes to be single. It says here Uranus, free spirit. So I think it's the fear of being afraid of letting go of his being single. Okay, that's the emotional. The mental I have is the King of Pentacles. So mental, I have the King of Pentacles. And mental, I'm sorry, I keep saying mental. So he's, again, and you are both very grounded, very mature, and are in a good place mentally, and to continue the relationship moving forward. So you both are in the right path. On a spiritual and soul level, I have the Eight of Pentacles, and there's still some work that needs to be done with the spiritual part of the relationship. I think all relationships require a lot of work, so it doesn't surprise me. I think we all need that to a point. So that's what I'm getting with this. And then the last card is the long-term compatibility. And I got the Seven of Cups. So long-term compatibility is you both are going to have a lot of options and a lot of options to be together. But I think he's still unsure. He's still very there's still more. I guess he needs a push in the right direction, because he's still kind of a little hesitant still. Okay. Let's look at more cards for the long-term outlook. And I got the Moon. So there's some things that maybe are still kind of hidden, that are not you can't see clearly, or that it's you're unsure about, that you can't view clearly. I'm going to pull some cards from my 40 Servant deck, which I really like, and I'm going to pull from here and see the outlook for Brian. And let me make sure. Hold on. Yeah, just want to make sure I got the right name. Brian and Janice. How does it look? The balance. So there's something that needs to balance out, something that's out of balance, and it needs to come into a balance for the relationship to move forward. Okay? And you said that he's trying to sort some things out. So maybe once he gets that resolved, you will be able to hear something about it. Okay. What is coming in the near future for Brian and for Janice? And I got the Explorer. So I feel with this card, it's talking about options and looking at options. So I feel like you're going to be able to, the Explorer is a card that talks about self-growth and personal development and becoming a better version of who you are. So I feel like you both are going to be in a learning and growth period. And so I feel like when he shows up, there's some exploring, there's some growth coming. So in the future, your relationship is going to continue to grow, but there needs to be a balance in a situation that is keeping you apart. What do you need to do? What does Janice need to do to bring more of what she wants with this relationship? And I got the Protester. So interesting. The Protester talks about something that needs to be talked about. There may be a little bit of unfairness with something. So maybe you need to talk about it with him. I know you mentioned that to him already. But there may be something that you need to talk about. You need to be insistent. You may need to kind of talk about, get out, you know. That's what I'm getting with this card. So, yeah, you may need to do that, for sure. There may be a conversation. You may need to stand up or be more tougher with him, a little more stern. Not to the point where, of course, you're going to have an argument, but I would say, you know, be tough with him, and really be stern with him to bring about the desire that you have. Okay. All right. All right. So, timing wise, I see justice. This is going to take, Libra is going to be important. So we're heading into Libra here next week. We're changing from this energy of Virgo to Libra, and Libra's more balance, harmony, you know, kind of that kind of energy. So you're going to see some movement maybe in that time. Also, it could be in the next 11, so it could be 11 weeks, 11 months that you're going to see more movement. November is also going to be an important month with this relationship. So it looks good, but there needs to be more balance, and you may need to talk more, get more a little tougher with him when it comes to the relationship as a whole and where you're heading and where you're going, okay? So I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. If you have any questions, let me know. Big hugs, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for your patience with your order.